you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You going from the dog or some bum? Alright, they gonna click. 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here.
Is it better now? Okay.
You ain't rap long enough to be with me. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. Now, come on, the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twist it. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them?
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. Out for the opening kick, and we're underway from Soldier Field. It's Darius Slayton with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bears in the nickel, 3rd down. We go with a design keeper. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
His game is off to one heck of a great start and bringing his offense along with him. They crossed midfield after that run, and now all eyes on that offense focused on the end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Gets everything he has under this one. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
At their own 10-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the pistol, Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down. Here's Swift. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
1st down throw by Williams. That's Cox. Hits the rookie out of Stanford. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
A handoff left for Swift. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run. Get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Mananga. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Quarterback run here. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. Williams from the gun. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
From left side, caught by Neighbors. He's going to have them up to that 23. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going on 1st down. It starts. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. This is Scattergood, left side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. We finish 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, here's Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Inside handoff to Swift. And that's good for a gain of 5. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Working from the gun, Williams. It's taken in by Romadunze. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's got it, left side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, if the big play is down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
What is up?
We go with a design keeper. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the 1st down, and live to play another day.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Slayton with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. One play action with Darts. This is Neighbors. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, Brock and his drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Darts. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. In the red zone on 1st. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
There's a design run, and he's in for the touchdown. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Luther Burden now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, after the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be first down Bears.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. Pass on the move here. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Set up the screen here to Swift. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league.
Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Has his man caught by Odunze. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Swift. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to Swift. And this is stopped behind the line as well. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now they face 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Going on 3rd. Here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Dart going to throw again. Taking a deep shot here. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears take the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. It's his running back. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
What is going on?
One final shot before the half. He's throwing deep to the left side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is going on?
Second half starts with a run by Swift. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Williams set to pass. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And a shotgun to give to Swift. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now here's Williams. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Yeah, he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Swift has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's Scatterboo on 2nd down. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10 now, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. He has this down to the 34. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked by T.J. Edwards. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sets the need for a splash play and delivers.
No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Clean it over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready, set.
Williams from the gun. Connects downfield on target to Burton. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready, set. Gas. Vegas, Vegas. Gas, 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 gas.
1st down throw by Williams. Connecting with his back here. Swift. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41.
Again, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready, set.
We go with a design keeper. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. So the pass on that long 52-yard field goal attempt, they're going for it. They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the 1st down. Well, whether they intended to run the play or not, it doesn't matter. They drew the flag, and they've got themselves a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, so many times you get to these 4th and shorts, and you know that defense is antsy. You're reminding yourself as a quarterback in that huddle, hold your water, guys. Hold your water, because this defense could get jumpy, and they just did.
Running it after the penalty. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. Completed to his running back. Well, he might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down and goal to go.
Tip it.
First and goal, Swift. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout for the players shaken up, and that's DeAndre Swift in some discomfort and being attended to. They go with Monangai here. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. Now ahead of 3rd down, we get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Man, they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal. Out of the pistol, Williams. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over till it's over.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from his end zone. Has his man, it's Tracy. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there. And then netted some positive yards.
Darts out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears making a 3-score game in the fourth. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His third total score in this game.
We've seen all game. On how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Slayton with the return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Play action with Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So that brings up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Going to throw again here on second and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third down now. Here's Dart. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him down right along the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Running with Scannaboo. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all of these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Offense is set. First and 10. From the red zone now. They set up the screen to Neighbors. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Dart. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Off the play fake, Williams. Buying some time left. He finds a Dunze downfield. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Williams to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is a 48-yard look for him. Santos' kick is good, and that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Slayton with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return.
Not far away from making a house call right there. What a return. To get all the way across midfield, and now it opens up all sorts of possibilities. Try to push the tempo, capitalize on the momentum. You know what I love right here? This is shot zone time.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 32. Throwing from the gun. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And Johnson once more. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Pick, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Clark gonna throw again. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Chased out to his right. Waiting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there